Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be telling you about the differences between the Pakistan school system and the UK school system. I have some points listed on my phone right here, so let's start. Let's start with people's expectations in both of the schools. In Pakistan, people have expectations that you must be able to cook, you should have good grades, and sometimes about looks. Whereas in the UK, your expectation is good grades, good looks. A few people there know how to cook, but not everyone. The next thing I want to point out is something that to do with teachers. In the UK, you are expected to call, let's say, yes, you the second name as Hussein, for example. So you're expected to say the teacher's name as like Mr. Hussein, Mrs. Hussein, Miss Hussein, whatnot. However, in Pakistan, you're expected to say ma'am, not miss, not Mr., not Mrs., not complicated things. So another thing I'd like to point out is that in Pakistan, every 1 to 4 weeks after a few subjects, we would have assessments. It was sort of daily. Whereas in the UK, we have assessments every few months now and then. And also, in the UK, I think the only exams you're expected to do is SAT and GCSE exams and, well, whatnot. Whereas in Pakistan, after every 1 to 3 months, you're expected to do exams. Like, a lot. I can't even count. In Pakistan, what we study in year 8 is equal to what people study in the UK at year 9 or 10. Also, English is taught as a second language in Pakistan, where like you use a bunch of complicated words, labyrinth instead of maze and whatnot. It was confusing. But in the UK, all I hear is bruh, yeah, girl, bro, whatnot. Damn, you get the point. In the UK, you can't just rest your back. You can leave your school book in the classroom that is designed out and just take a few homework books home. You do most of your homework online anyways. You're expected to bring a pencil case and that's probably it in your planner. Whereas in Pakistan, you have to get a big bag like this size or something, and there's gonna be a bunch, and I mean a bunch of books in there. It's really heavy. I've experienced it. Not recommended. On top of that, in the UK, all you need to do is buy a bag, a pencil case, a few school equipment, a school uniform, and that's pretty much it. Whereas in Pakistan, you have to buy everything. Like everything costs money. Going to the school costs money. You have to get the uniform on top of that. You have to get your books yourself. You have to get the pencil yourself. Um, to make sense, I've got a script here. To make sense of what I'm going to say, let me explain some things about my school in the UK at the moment. I think the school is good. So the school I'm going to right now in the UK is a bit, let's just say, a bit cuckoo. Alright, so in Pakistan, I used to learn Islamia, which I actually learned something about religions. So I learned Islamia. Islamia is a class based around the topic of Islam, of course. And obviously, we learned that because we were in a Muslim country. However, in the UK, I learned religious studies in year 9. So, quick story, I have an entire script here. I joined the school and I'm joining the school I'm going to now, and I had religious studies. A few months fast forward, I've now acknowledged the fact that they just change the lesson name. Straight up gonna say it. They don't even teach religious studies. The only thing I learned is random stuff about LGBTQ, misogyny, fires, abortion. They don't even have anything to do with religion. Well, a few things to do with abortion, but that's probably it. The only religious topic thing or lesson I learned about was this one video about Jewish people. That's it. On top of that, they didn't even teach us anything about Islam. Only saw like 2 or 3 things on the wall about Muslim things and whatnot. And I also saw a couple of other things about religions, but that's pretty much it. Also, yes, there is more. You know how I said they taught us LGBTQ? they had it written everywhere. There's this, what do you call those? There's little wire things with triangle thingies on the wire, and they hanged it outside the window. Everyone could see. It's just LGBTQ flag, LGBTQ poster, LGBTQ everything in the classroom. I can't find a single place without LGBTQ stuff. There's books about it. There's poster on the little board thingy. It's even underneath like the thing where they have like the religious name, like the religion like Muslim, Christian, Judaism, whatnot. It's like right underneath them, LGBTQ. And there was a massive poster like from, it's probably massive, like this big or something, massive. And on that poster, it had the words written out, LGBTQ. I can't find a single place that doesn't have LGBTQ written on there, except from the board, the chairs, and the tables. It was everywhere. Also, I forgot to say, just to let you know, my Pakistan school, the school I used to go to in Pakistan, was an international school. The school uniform in the UK is terrible. I want to go back to Pakistan and say, we used to wear shalwar kameez and it was so comfortable. Like, here we had to wear blazers on top of a white t-shirt of some sort and a tie and like pants and whatnot. And in Pakistan, because it's hot or something, we just got loose white pants, shalwar kameez, and a scarf, and that's it. You don't need to put anything, especially like blazer on. And also, sometimes you're expected to wear a jumper on top. I know it's cold in the UK, but when it gets really hot, they only say take off your blazer. You don't take off your jumper if you're already wearing one. It's confusing. So that's quite a few differences between UK school and Pakistan school, from the little differences to the big differences. So that's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys in the next video. We'll see what that is. And I'll see you guys later. Bye! Stay positive and stay awesome.